What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Kid Taj, and today we're going to be talking about Ray Allen. Before we get into this video, I suggest y'all drop a like if you enjoy this shit. It really helps me with my growth on YouTube, and if you haven't subbed yet, please do that if you enjoy these videos. No reason not to. And leave a comment if you want to see a certain video from me. I'll definitely consider what you guys put down there. So let's talk about Ray Allen. You see the title of this video. Is Ray Allen the greatest three-point shooter ever? Now, Ray Allen retired today, officially. If y'all did not know, Ray Allen has been out of the NBA for a couple years. He was kind of hinting at a comeback for a while, but he didn't actually end up re-signing with a team or getting on like a talented squad before the playoffs, because he always would consider going to a team like the Cavs or the Clippers or the Warriors or the Spurs or something like that. Maybe, I don't even know if he was into the Warriors because he said something about he wasn't considering the Warriors, but basically he wanted to join a contender and he never actually did that, and people weren't exactly sure why, because teams would love to have Ray Allen, right? He's not a bad player. He may not be the same player he was 10 years ago, 5 years ago, but the point is, Ray Allen is a guy that any team would love to have. Down the stretch of a game, you love this guy in the corner of the floor, just chilling, waiting for that open look, and he's there to knock it down. Anyone would love to have a guy like that, especially someone like Ray Allen who's known for coming up in the clutch. So, obviously, he didn't come back, and it was because of him, or maybe he didn't get enough money, or maybe, he just wanted to wait a little bit longer and see how things went down. But in the end, he retires, and actually Rajon Rondo was quoted as saying that he thought Ray Allen had already retired a while ago. Those guys are probably close, maybe, I don't know, but they played on that stacked Celtics team for a while, and maybe he knew something that we didn't. Maybe, Ray has always been retired, and he's just been trying to sum up a way for him to address that, because he actually did release a huge letter to the public about his retirement. It's his official retirement, so that's what today is. So, let's talk about the topic. We all know what Ray Allen was most known for. Now, you could talk about Ray Allen in his young days and how this guy was athletic. He was in a 1997 dunk contest. So he could throw it down. He was athletic. He could get to the basket. I mean, the guy could really play, and it wasn't just shooting threes. This guy made a living off of being a scoring two-guard, and it wasn't just him shooting threes. He progressed and became a better three-point shooter as his career went on, but it's not like he was that sharpshooter and only like a three-point specialist for his entire career. No, this guy was actually a really dangerous offensive player. So, let's talk about the three-point shooting now. Allen has made more three-pointers than any player ever. This might be due to the fact that, he's played in more games than probably anyone else that's close to. I mean, he played in a lot of games. This guy played for a very long time. He was in the 97 dunk contest, for fuck's sake. I mean, that's a long-ass time ago, and I don't even know if there are any players left from 1997. Maybe Vince Carter? Probably not. I don't think there's anyone left from 1997. Quote me if I'm, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that there's a player in the NBA that was in 1997 playing, like, in the league and balling. And I don't even know if Allen was, if that might not have even been his rookie year. So he's been around a long-ass time. He's made the most threes. He's got a solid three-point percentage. Nothing that jumps off the page. But Ray Allen really remastered his game. When he went to Boston, he recreated his entire play style. I mean, this guy, he really deferred, because he wasn't used to doing that. When he played with Milwaukee and Seattle, this guy was the number one guy. He's the star offensive player that's going to get you a bucket when you need it. But in Boston, he's joining a crew of Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and later Rajon Rondo, who's going to set those guys up. So that means less ball handling for him, probably less shots per game, but Ray Allen was there to shoot, okay? And he did, and he hit clutch shots. He was known for being one of the most clutch players of our era in terms of shooting that three ball, probably due to the fact that he was such an amazing three-point shooter. The routines this guy had, it was unreal. He could shoot in the dark. He never changed anything about his preparations. You know, he always had the same exact fundamental order in which he would shoot the ball. Like, he knew exactly how he was going to do it every time. He's a very, very smart player. And I don't want to discredit Ray Allen because he's a great player. He's someone that just does his job, and he's a plus, definitely a positive player. I don't think you can argue with that. You love to have this guy on the court. But Ray Allen isn't the best three-point shooter of all time. No, he's not. And he's up there. He's definitely in the top 2 or 3. But it's Steph Curry. I mean, Steph's in his prime right now, and he's doing things that Ray Allen couldn't have done in his prime. And that's not a shot at anyone. Not a shot at, you know, Ray Allen. But the point is, Ray Allen, you know, maybe you could make an argument about spot-up shooting, because Ray Allen was a great spot-up shooter, and that's what he did. And he could pull up too. He's one of the better pull-up shooters that we've ever seen throughout his career. But he didn't have that kind of, I'll just let this go right in your face, off the dribble, fading away over 2 people type thing that Steph Curry could do. And I'm not saying Steph Curry's like the shooting god. I mean, he's a great, great, great shooter. We've never seen anything like him, but we're not perfect. No one's perfect in the NBA. He's got his own little flaws. But basically, I'd say Ray Allen is the second best shooter of all time, just based on his consistency, based on, you know, what he does for a team. You know, the fact that he's a winner. He's a guy that is always helping his team win ball games. He's never a negative player. And that big shot against San Antonio in Game 6 of the NBA Finals, that's probably going to be remembered as his greatest moment. I don't think that you could point to a time where he was on Boston or one of those other teams, because they didn't really make it that far when he was on a Seattle or a Milwaukee. I don't believe. But, you know, when he was with Boston, they were in the finals multiple times. I don't think he had a shot like that. He goes to Miami and he hits the biggest shot of his career, I believe. And that's incredible for a guy of his age, for a guy that has done so much for the league already. He hits that shot, and the Heat go on to win the NBA Finals. I mean, he is clutch, no doubt about that. But when it comes to three-point shooting, I don't think you could put anyone ahead of Steph Curry. Curry's on pace to pass Ray Allen, and Ray Allen actually said something about he wants to get back into the league so he can make more threes, so Curry won't catch his record. I thought that was funny, but he didn't end up actually coming back in the league. Maybe he wasn't really being all that serious. You never know. Ray Allen, great player. We're gonna miss him, but it's a new era. I mean, you think about the guys that have left the NBA. Guys like Kobe Bryant, Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, now Ray Allen, who hasn't been there for the last couple years, but now we know that he's gone for good, man. I mean, obviously he could always come back. I mean, any of those guys could, but it's not something that we're going to say, oh, it's going to happen. That's going to do it for this video. Yeah, there wasn't really much to say about it. Steph Curry just has the percentages. He's hit more difficult shots. When it comes to clutch ability and hitting spot-up shots, I'd take Ray Allen. But otherwise, overall, I'd take Curry in terms of who's the better overall three-point shooter. That's going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like again and subscribe if you're new. And leave the comment if you want to see something else. And I'm out. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.